All right, good morning. Today we're gonna make pineapple bars. I haven't made these in a few years. It's my mother-in-law's recipe. So I figured we'll make them. I gotta do 2 recipes today, but this week's video is going to be pineapple bars. So let's get started. We'll get you down here. All right, first you're going to start out with a stick of butter, half a cup, and then I'm going to soften it in the microwave. Oh, I need to get walnuts out. I don't even know if I have walnuts, but we have pecans. There they are. All right. Then you're going to add 1 cup of flour. And half a cup of brown sugar. Preheat your oven to 350. Okay. Then we're going to stir this up. Here I need a cake pan. Now this gets, I remember this part. This gets tricky. So we have to mash all of this onto the bottom of the cake pan, and it's going to seem like you're not going to have enough, but you will. So you're just going to take your fingers and you're going to start smashing this bottom layer. I wonder, maybe use a spatula here. And it takes, when it bakes, it seems to even out. Like nothing's working here. Like I said, I haven't made this. It's been a few years, but we're just going to try and cover the bottom of the pan. There's another recipe I'm going to be trying next. I've never made it, so it makes me nervous, but I watched it being made on TikTok, and I really want to try it. So we're just going to mash this as best as we can. And then I kind of, when I'm pushing down, I kind of push it to the end of the pan. I didn't mix my brown sugar very good, but that's all right. And we're just gonna mash it down. Like so. Just for the bottom layer here. Like that. So you're just going to cover just the bottom. And it does fill it. It just, you have to be, it just takes a few minutes to get it covered. Like that. I should have preheated my oven prior. Alright, so once you get that in your pan, you're going to bake it for 8 to 10 minutes. So we're going to throw it in. Nope. Help put it in the right oven. Set the timer. I'm going to do 10 since my oven isn't fully preheated. Alright. Next one, we're going to do 1 cup of brown sugar. Which is the rest. We're going to do a teaspoon of vanilla, but I don't have vanilla, I only have vanilla paste. Okay, we're going to need 2 eggs that are beaten. There's 3 steps to these bars. Okay, to this you're going to need 3 tablespoons of flour. Calls for a half a teaspoon of salt. And you're just going to mix that up. All right, and this goes on the crust when it's done. Now we're gonna move over here because we got baking to do, or cooking on the stove. All right, I'm gonna unplug here and come over this way. Turn the light on here. All right, so we're gonna, in the saucepan, we're gonna need a cup of cream. Oh, and then the walnuts as well, but we'll put that on. I'm not gonna get ahead of myself. All right, so a cup of heavy whipping cream. You're gonna need 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Um, 2 tablespoons of butter. Two more eggs that you have to beat. It's my day off today, so I'm like trying to catch up on phone calls and laundry and cleaning and... All right, put the eggs away quick. You're gonna need 1 cup of sugar. And then you're gonna need a cup of crushed pineapple, but you're not gonna drain it. And then we're just going to cook that until it's thick. All right. And this has to completely cool, so I'll throw this in the refrigerator. You see okay? I was making phone calls this morning and I was on hold for almost a full hour. That was wonderful. But I did get to mop and clean a bathroom in that time, start some laundry. Clean up a little bit while we wait. 4th of July weekend is coming up this weekend. All right, so we're gonna pull the crust out. It'll look like so. Zoom in here a little bit more. We're going to take our liquid here and we're just going to pour that right over the crust. It's kind of like is like a caramel. These bars are really good. Not sure why I haven't made these more. And then you just kind of like smear it a little very carefully because your crust is flaky. We gotta stir this quick. Turn it down. All right, now I'm gonna put some chopped walnuts over mine. You do not have to. I need to get rid of these, so I don't have many left, so it'll just be a little bit. And this goes back in the oven for 20 more minutes. And this, you're just going to keep cooking. Oop, we don't need to be so zoomed in. Until it gets really thick. It's getting there. And then you bring this down, you cool this completely. So I'll let it sit out for a while, and then just to finish it off, I'll throw it in the fridge. And then you just put this on your crust, and then you can put it back in the, put it in the refrigerator or whatever, and then slice it up. And then you just store it in the refrigerator. This would be a great 4th of July bar. I'll be doing a supper recipe. Well, tonight I'm going to be making it. And it's my spinach and artichoke chicken. Well, it's a dip that I make, and then I just put it over chicken for supper. We'll go through that. That'll be next week's video. And then the week after that, this is really thick. So I'm going to shut the heat off and let it start to cool. Ooh, not a good look. There we go. It's a dip recipe that I usually make for Christmas Eve, but I add it to chicken to keep it low carb. It's just a low carb recipe that I do, and that'll be next week's video. And then I'm gonna make some, they're like Jello bars, and I've never made them before, but I'm gonna give them a try for, it'll be 3 weeks out, and hopefully by then we'll start having more stuff in the garden. We are starting to get tomatoes now, jalapenos, those holy moly peppers, which I wouldn't buy them again. They're not spicy at all, but they taste like a jalapeno, sort of like a jalapeno and a green pepper, but there's no spice whatsoever to them. So, and then my radishes are done for the year now, and we're getting lots of sugar snap peas and beans. I am canning beans already, so that I'll have a video of that coming up as well. I found a new recipe, but I'm just waiting for these to, I don't know if it's really pickling, but it's really simple, and it does 4 pints versus, and it just, I'm hoping they turn out good. So I'm gonna let this stuff cool down. We'll come back and we'll finish assembling it, and then you guys will see the finished product after they're completely cooled and sliced and whatever. So we'll be right back. All right, everything's cool. This is what the crust looks like. This is nice and thick. We're just going to put this on. Spread it around and put it in the fridge. And that is it for pineapple bars. That is it. Hope you guys like this week's video. Please like and subscribe. I have some more recipes coming up. Instead of posting them all together and the video being over an hour, I'm just gonna do probably one recipe here. I will go over the ingredients one more time. So for the first layer, you're going to need 1/2 cup of butter softened, 1 cup flour, 1/2 cup of brown sugar. You're going to pat that into the bottom of your pan. You're going to cook it for 8 to 10 minutes at 350. And this is just a 9 by 13 cake pan. Ooh. The next layer, you're going to mix up 1 cup brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 2 eggs that you have beaten, 3 tablespoons of flour, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and then I sprinkled walnuts over the top. And then you're gonna pour that over the first crust and bake at 350 for about 20 minutes, and then you cool it completely. Then for the filling, you're going to cook in a saucepan 1 cup cream, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 eggs that you have beaten, 1 cup of sugar, and 1 cup of crushed pineapple. Do not drain it. You cook it until it's thick, you cool it, you put it on the bars, and then you just put it in your refrigerator until you are ready to cut them and eat them. So let me know in the comments if you guys try this. And this is my mother-in-law, one of her many bar recipes that she makes. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Have a safe 4th of July weekend, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.